Hey guys, this is Mike Coffin with Crucible Krav Maga in Plano, and I have with me here Lyndsay Gannon up from Australia. She's with Fittatude, Muscle and
Yep.
Curves, and she came up today to do some training here, some strength training and some self-defense training based on some conversations that we had about how important it was that women learn self-defense. And so I'm hoping that what we learned here, she can take back to her audience in Australia and around the world where she's been traveling. And so maybe, Lyndsay, you can tell us a little bit about how self-defense and fitness and what we learned today might be helpful in your community.
Yep. So I'm trying to just increase as much confidence in women as I can. Take everything that I'm learning today, spread it around the world, spread it in Australia, with fitness involved as well. So it's not just this big thing that self-defense is, that it's quite frightening for women that I've been talking to, and I just wanted to make sure and to show the world that it is quite simple, with simple and effective techniques that you can use with the proper knowledge.
Right. So we're just off the mats.
Yeah.
So we just got
Seriously.
a few minutes ago. And so I'm kind of curious. We went through some punching, we went through some blocking, some choke defenses, knife, pistol, lots of different robbery scenarios or attack scenarios, things like that come up a lot. Stuff we see a lot in the real world, obviously, and the fundamentals of movement and how to properly use your body. So I'm just kind of curious what your thoughts are, just coming right off the mat, what you think about it. Was it simple? Was it hard? How did it meet your expectations based on what we talked about?
Yeah, it's a good workout, that's for sure. But most of all, you just feel so empowered. I feel empowered, and I feel when I'm punching and defending very strong, and just like I could take on the world. But just having the few simple techniques and implementing them in the correct way, I think that's very, very powerful for women.
And you'll notice, one of the reasons I like Krav Maga is because we use the same thing over and over again.
Yeah.
So we have a very simple approach to things, and so it's easy to translate to people.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah.
So it seems very complex, but it's actually pretty simple to learn.
Yes.
Actually, even after just a couple of hours. And so we also combine strength training and other things. And Lyndsay and I talked quite a bit about my work with PAVE. And PAVE is a charity. We work to advocate for women and other victims of sexual violence. And there's a huge amount of attacks that happen around the world, particularly on college campuses and high schools and other parts. And women in particular are victims to a much larger number than men. And so we're constantly trying to reach out to the female community and give them training as much as we can. And so we discussed quite a bit about that. So I'm kind of curious how you think, based on the stuff that we do with PAVE and the information, the facts that we talked about, and the self-defense training, kind of how you think that might work for you with your group.
Definitely. I think that a lot of women are using everyday gym stuff to get fit, but they see self-defense, they want to feel strong and they want to feel empowered, but they don't know how. And there's all these different fitness techniques that you can use, but my goal is to combine fitness with self-defense, so that you're getting, it's a win-win, really. You're going to look good, you'll feel good, feel confident, and have the knowledge behind you. If you do get attacked, you can block it. You know that, and you can go out feeling safe and feeling confident.
Sure. And so it is important to have, conditioning and strength, and it's really good for the mindset, for the awareness, for the ability to use the techniques that are taught. But self-defense, you can do a very short seminar with someone who's well qualified for a couple of hours, or you can take it for months and years and actually even teach other people. And so my goal is, by teaching Lyndsay some things and informing her, that hopefully she's never attacked, but even if she was, that she could defend herself. But other people that she knows, they might be encouraged to go take a class or start some training as well, and then they become prepared and aware as well.
What we've done 2 hours today.
2 hours,
and just the incredible feeling that you have of knowing that I can defend if something happens is amazing. So.
Right, and it becomes pretty ingrained quickly.
Yeah.
So anyway, I really appreciate you coming down here, making it all the way from Sydney to here to Plano, Texas. It's a long trip, I know. So, and we've got a couple of more days to work through some additional techniques and things like that. So I hope you're ready for some more training and smashing.
Definitely.
So anyway, I just really appreciate it, and I hope everybody out there, if you have any questions or anything like that, just let one of us know, and you can reach us on the websites and get some additional information.